Question 1. The first thing to note is that this question is ambiguous. It wouldn't, if this were an actual exam question, it would not be ambiguous. It's ambiguous, which means it could be interpreted in more than one way, because A and B could be interpreted to be half of the distance across the parallelogram, or they could be interpreted to be the whole distance across. And if this were an exam question that had been through the process of checking, they would make that clear. So I will give answers for both interpretations, and either interpretation would get the marks. So if I say that B, okay, the vector B is equal to dB, and the vector A is equal to CA, so the whole distance across. I'm going to do one bit of work. I'll do these 3 questions for that situation, and then I will do it for it being halfway across. So A. Find in terms of B the vector BD. So it's going back against the flow, so it's going to be just minus B. Okay, so it's going against the flow, so that's it. Again, this printing isn't perfect because it's printed out A, and A. Clearly A, B, and C. So for B, find in terms of A and B the vector DC, so D to C. So D to C, if I'm taking it as being the whole way across for 1B, it must be a half B, because it's a half of that part, and then minus a half of A. So a half B minus a half A. Question C. Find in terms of A and B the vector BC. So from B to C. So I can't go that way, I need to find a different route and go this way. So it would be equal to minus a half B, and then again against the flow, so minus a half A. So these I will score these correct if you've interpreted it as being the whole way across. If you've interpreted these as being halfway across, I will also mark it correct. So this is the second scenario where you're regarding B as equal to OB and A as equal to CO. Careful which way around these are. So in that case, this is just if that is a whole one, then it's 2, so it's just going to be minus 2B. Okay, because it's going minus B and another minus B. For part B, find in terms of A and B the vector DC, so D to C, so it would be B minus A. And for C, vector BC would be minus B minus A. And that's it.